Okay, good evening, everybody. Lucian Godfrey here, and I want to extend a warm welcome to each and every person who actually tuned in tonight. So, um, most of those on the call were actually couldn't wait for tonight to happen. So, obviously, with us having launched Coinbit Pro Live 7 days ago, then the excitement grew for those to obviously earn their first commissions. And with today's price, there's quite a lot of excitement going on because a few hours ago, the founder of Twitter actually announced that they bought $50 million worth of Bitcoins. So with all of that excitement going on, and we are just happy to actually be here. And for those of you who are new, to share with you our journey in the crypto industry, and also how you can safely partake in that. I'll be co-hosting with Bradley Murray, who's also a co-founder at Coinbit Pro Live. So Bradley Murray, say hi to the our people.
How's it, guys? How's it? Welcome. Thank you for jumping in.
Fantastic. Okay, guys, before we are going to get into Coinbit Pro and what it has to offer, I just want to express to you that we are not financial advisors, and we share our experience that we have in the crypto space between the founders at Coinbit Pro. We have just under plus minus 10 years experience altogether. I've been introduced to cryptocurrencies and specifically Bitcoin when it was only 450 US dollars. And we see tonight or today, we see that Bitcoin is already sitting on 10,900 US dollars. So the price is it's a long way. However, we still have a long way to go because, like I've just shared a few minutes ago, with the founder of Twitter, having bought 4,709 Bitcoins of 50 million US dollars. To put it in perspective for those in South Africa, it's basically 850 million US rands. So it's quite a lot of Bitcoins to be holding on. So when I was actually introduced to Bitcoin, I explained people the fundamentals of it and why it's actually going to 1,000 US dollars. And I knew that it's actually, in my opinion, that it's only a matter of time before it will go to 100,000 US dollars and even more. So we saw 1,000 US dollars. That was approximately 2017 in the beginning of the year. In fact, in June thereabout, and we also saw Bitcoin actually going past 10,000 US dollars. So tonight we are actually here to show you how we have started Coinbit Pro, where we started in the educational space, taught people on how to actually safely trade cryptocurrencies, and with majority of people actually not having the time always to do it on their behalf, we once again went over and created Coinbit Pro Live, where we actually grow Bitcoins. So with saying that, we welcome each and everybody here tonight, and we are about to show you how we were able to do that and how you can participate within this industry. So over to you, Bailey.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in. It is cold in Port Elizabeth. It's raining. It's wet. It's thunderstorms. It's lightnings. So yeah, we are just chilled, cozy indoors. Okay, so allow me to share my screen. I'm going to take you through a quick presentation, and then I'm going to show you what the presentation is actually look like. And I'm going to take you through the tour of our system, how it works, how it functions, you know, how you make money, how you withdraw your money, and just, you know, all the goodies inside. And then from there, I will open it up for questions. All right, so let's vibe. You just mute all you guys on this side. Okay, so yeah, like Luciana said, we started a company about a year ago, and we started with cryptocurrency education, which was for us was very important because we lost a lot of money in scams and in companies that start off with legit and then ends up disappearing with our money. And that was one of the reasons we started with education, because firstly we needed to educate ourselves how to keep our money safe, how to keep our assets safe. And from there we branched out, and we actually launched 2 weeks ago, Coinbit Pro Live, which we're going to talk about tonight. And we've got about 6 more phases that we've got in a pipeline. But for now, let's focus on phase 2, which is Coinbit Pro Live. And just again, another disclaimer, we're not a financial or registered financial service provider. The information in this document is not to be considered as financial advice. We're merely sharing with you our experience of this opportunity, and there's no guarantee that the same experience that I've experienced will give you the same results. All right, so take a look through to our terms and conditions. It is on our homepage on the website. Browse through it, read it carefully before you decide, to jump in. And let's buy. So a little bit about us. We founded last year the online education part of the company, and we grew the company to about 60 to 64 countries. So we had about members in all those countries. And for us, we knew it was a domestic problem. We knew it was a South African problem, but we didn't know the scope was so big that what we've built and what we've put out to the market would end up being an international solution to a global problem. And for us, that was a surprising one. We started selling our courses for, I think it was $1,350. And it took us just merely 1 or 2 months to break even. So what it means is, with all the money we spent to build the company, to build our first phase, we've made that money back in the first month. And when we made the money back, we were able to slash the price of our cryptocurrency trading courses by 70%. And one of the major reasons we did that was because our membership was growing in every other country. Every first world country, people had no problem paying $1,300, which in rand was about 22 to 23,000 rand. Was we created the solution for a domestic problem, and now the price was out of the reach for domestic people. So we slashed the price by 70%. So right now people can, instead of paying $1,350, they pay a merely $500 for the course. And there's people on this call that life has been changed by this course. And yeah, you can check the course out. It is on our homepage. There's our videos there. All right, so let's talk about Coinbit Pro Live. What it offers members the opportunity to be part of a cryptocurrency trading community. All right, so we call it a trading pool or a community pool, and you basically earn Bitcoin passively. Now, if anybody is in the Bitcoin space at this moment in South Africa or in Africa or even in the UK, you would know a company called Luno, which is one of the biggest, exchanges. Lucian, just watch there's still people jumping into the meeting, so just admit them as they come in. Yeah, so Luno is one of the biggest exchanges currently in Africa, and they have just launched their own passive deal. This is where people can store their Bitcoin passively, and they will make money on a daily basis. Now, that's nothing new. It happens all around the world. It's really not a brand new product. So I would be lying to you if I say that we created this product, So we created this product out of a need, and that's where Coinbit Pro Live comes in. So many of our members, this is our members who bought Coinbit Pro Live. The guys who bought the trading course, and they started going through the trading course, but they started, they have a job, they have to look after the kids, they've got responsibilities. So it became too much, and after a while, people started asking us, don't you want to trade for me? I've got so much Bitcoin, please trade for me when you trade for you. And that's where the whole idea of Coinbit Pro Live started. So again, Coinbit Pro Live was created and built for a domestic problem, which is Coinbit Pro, our phase one. Those members in that 60 countries, 64 countries, we've actually built it for them for a need and a problem that we see inside our own community. Okay, so now, why would we do that? So what we spent a lot of money to acquire, number one, the skill of trading. For the last year, myself, Lucian, and many others on this call, all we've done whole day, every single day, sometimes up to 18 hours a day, is sit before the charts and trade, make money, make lots of money, sometimes lose money, and sort of just build on and understand how this thing works. We then went on to acquire some technology, stuff that makes our lives much better. And we've got the knowledge, the trading software, and we've got the experience currently to trade on your behalf. And that is what we're going to do. And we've been doing it for the last 2 weeks. And I'll show you guys a little bit of the results when I'm done with this slide. So we've got two parts. We've got our automated trading software, which help us actually do more. This is like the, I don't know if you've seen in China, you get these little robots now that can clean your house. And you get, these little self-help automated machines or tellers. If you are in Port Elizabeth, McDonald's, in Umud, actually all the McDonald's these days, they've got a self-help teller where you put in your order, you swipe your card, you pay for it, and you just collect it at the counter. So these are all automated systems put in place. Now, this is making our lives so much better. And we've also got our own experienced traders on call every single day. All right. So we've been testing for the last few months, and we've been averaging, and I'm saying average for a reason, we've been averaging between 0.5 to 1.2% a day. And these are not results that you just look at it is cast in stone. All right. This is just what we've been averaging and what we've physically seen and what we could achieve for the last few months. And in the last 2 weeks, we've been testing, I think it's been 14 days, we've been testing the system, and we've been within the boundaries of what we've been averaging for the last few months. Okay? So with our systems, you can make a deposit quick. It's very simple. It's actually, it's one of the easiest things you can do. When I click button, the same with withdrawals. The moment withdrawals are released, it goes directly into your Bitcoin wallet. You can then send it off to your bank account or wherever you want to send it to. Now, guys, when we started phase one, we knew that there's no way that we could sell our product on a large global scale without entering into partnerships. All right. So what we've built is we've built a compensation plan for everybody that's willing to sell our product. We would then pay them. All right. Now, this is similar to anything out there. If you work in the banking sector today, or you work in, let's use the banking sector. If you work at any bank in South Africa today, if you sell anything outside of your daily job, so let's say you are a teller and you just have to pick money all day and give money all day. But if you sell a financial product or a health product or any additional product, the bank would give you a commission for that. Now, the same with any other industry. If you sell for them, they'll make extra money. One of the biggest examples I always use is companies like Avon, companies like Herbalife. These guys have got a product and they're pushing it out. And you'll see these guys don't really have physical offices because they've got a broad network of salespeople right through the world. And that's where we opted in for our phase one, and we've managed to grow that very well. And we've done the same for phase two, and this is how we're gonna pay you guys out in phase two, all right? Now, when you start in Coinbit Pro Live, all right? If you jump in today, tomorrow, or anytime between now and the 15th of December, we call this our soft launch, okay? And a soft launch is something that we don't even advertise. Just mute for me, please. The soft launch is where we don't advertise anything. You won't see us really promoting it. We sort of just building the company, building the leadership structures, gearing leaders in different countries. So far, we've got Singapore, we've got Korea, we've got Nigeria, South Africa, we've got USA, um, Philippines. There's a lot of other places. So right now, we're basically building structures in each of these nations so that when we start launching after the 15th of December, it's gonna go nice and smooth. But now for you signing up today, we're gonna give you, our new members will receive our crypto trading course absolutely free. Okay, we built this a year ago. People has loved it. People has used it. We're gonna give it to you for free for 1 year to try it out to see if trading is really for you. Okay, that's what you're gonna get. Another extra thing you're gonna get 2 of our other courses, and that's absolutely free. We're gonna give you our Facebook marketing course. This will teach you how to use Facebook as a business and not as a social platform. All right. You would think people would look at us and think we are all over Facebook and just posting stuff. There's strategy behind being on Facebook, and there's money to be made on Facebook. We're going to give you that course absolutely free. And then we've got a $1 million mindset. A $1 million mindset course, guys, this is the most important thing that I can think of anybody should have. This is as having your own little mentor on your phone on a day when you feel as down, as out, or unsure, or just lost in the days. Go to your $1 million mindset course, click play, and just sit back and relax. We're giving you that course absolutely free. You can check on Facebook today. People are selling these courses for more than $1,000. That's 18,000 Rand. Okay, so when you start with Coinbit Pro live, you're going to start with minimum $100. There is no maximum. And you're going to start earning your daily trading in return. So what it means is when you deposit your money, okay, your money will be taken into our trading pool. It will basically be put into one basket with all the other monies. Okay, so when we go to the market, so let's say we go to the market at 9 a.m. or 7 p.m., depending where you are and which country you are. The following day or the end of day, we will come back, we will look at what we've made, and we will then distribute each one's profits accordingly. So if we made 2% profit for the day or 1% profit for the day, we will then distribute that 1% for everybody. So if your minimum investment was $100, for that day, it will be 1% of that $100. If your minimum was $10,000 for that day, you would then be 1% of $10,000. Now, I hope this makes sense, guys. What else are we giving you? Your own personal back office. This is what I'm going to show you now. And then for the guys that's willing to sell our product. And I mean, we put a lot of value behind our sales team because ultimately they are the ones that build this company and they are the ones that make it succeed. We will pay the guys 10 levels deep on all the commissions. Now, the first 5 levels is what anybody gets. All right. So what does 5 levels mean? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you wanted to replace the levels with names, you could do that. So let's say your name is John, all right? John, you are somewhere up there, and John, you're selling our product to Peter. So Peter would be level 1. Now, whatever Peter invests, you will get 2.5% commission of that. So if Peter invests $1,000, you would get 2.5% from that sale as a commission and as an incentive. Okay, so that's Peter. Now, when John decides to sell to Mary, then John will get another. Well, actually, if Peter decides to sell to Mary, now John is out of the equation here. John only sold to Peter, which is there, but Peter decided to sell to Mary, and then Mary decided to sell to, I'm running out of names here, Jackie Chan, and Jackie Chan decided to sell to Van Damme, and Van Damme decided to sell to Donald Trump. And then, these are 5 different people, but you've only sold to one person. And this is what we're going to pay you guys. This is an incentive that we've built into your system that will pay you automatically. There's no physical hands involved in this process. It's an automotive process, and your commissions are paid in real time. So if John makes that sale today at 3 p.m., guess what? Your 1.5% commission is paid at 3 p.m. All right, now that is a commission for the guys selling the product. All right. We give you 2% passive commissions on trading returns from personally on your level 1. Now remember, Leslie prays level 1 again, and we call it Peter. Whenever you sign up Peter, you can sign up as many Peters as what you want. This is what you have personally signed up. All right. It's not what Peter has signed up for I forgot his name again, or her name, Mary. It's just what you have signed up in your first level. Okay. Now let's say Peter signed up. You sign up Peter, and Peter has invested $1,000 in Bitcoin, and now Peter's going to start trading. Okay, or we're going to start trading on Peter's behalf. At the end of the day, we come back. We've made about 0.5%, and now we're going to distribute 0.5%. 80% of that we're going to give to Peter. 20% of that will go towards the commissions and the payments incentives. Now, let's say in rand value, in dollar value, Peter gave $1,000, but now he's getting $1,000 plus 1% or 0.5%. So there's an extra $10 or $5 that Peter has now. With all that little extras that Peter is making on a daily basis, we will pay you 2% every single day for as long as Peter trades with us. Okay, that's every single day for as long as Peter trades with us. Just keep that in mind. This can become very, there's Afrikaans word, say, woelig. I'm not sure if somebody want to help me. Just if you know that word, come out. But the commission is starting to get woelig once you start building your teams, especially your level 1s, your Peters. All right. And then we're going to give you news and markets. And then, guys, there's some other incentives we have. I'm just going to browse through them. The 10 levels that we speak about. All right. We give you the first 5 for us for a minimum of $100. Other companies, you have to work towards binaries, you have to work towards getting extra commissions. Okay. When you get your own personal sales volume, your first levels, all your Peters, and you've made $20,000 in sales, we will then upgrade you to a bronze member, which will give you an extra 5 levels. So now you'll be getting paid 10 levels deep. So on every single night, you will get paid from each level that you qualify for, okay? We will also give you a quick bonus of 3% of the bonus that you ring. So 20,000 in sales, we'll pay you 3% instant commission. Boom, you'll see it in your wallet, withdraw it. Take yourself an ice cream or enjoy, or buy you a car or whatever you want to do. The next thing we have is a silver club. Similar process. There's a commission there. There's some nice goodies that we have here, guys. There's some awesome prizes. We're actually negotiating with some good manufacturers to get some cool stuff for us. So wait for that to come. And then we've got the gold club. Similar process. It's the sales volume, and you qualify for some awesome prizes, including $3,000 cash when you get this bonus. Now that's roughly 45 to 48,000 rand in your pocket when you qualify for this rank. Now, guys, my personal favorite is the Pro Club. I'm going to just quickly tell you about the Pro Club. The Pro Club is when your whole team, now this is not just all your Peters, this is your entire Peter, Mary, James, Jackie Chan, Donald Trump, and the rest of the gang. These are all of them, all their sales combined, counted up, and if it reaches $1 million, you, my friend, will then become our first or second or third Pro Club member. I know there's guys already pushing for this, and I'm actually excited to get there first. I am myself pushing for this. So what do you get? You will get weekly profit sharing from the company for as long as you are in the company. All right, so that can be for life. You get free travel and accommodation to all the company events for that year. You'll get a paid vacation for 2 people. And like I said, we negotiated some cool gifts, and you get some of that as well. Now let's talk about quickly the profit sharing. The profit sharing is something that if the company makes $1 million profit this week, the company will give away 5% of that $1 million. Now that is roughly $50,000 In South African rand, that's 750,000 rand. The company will put it in a what do you call this? Near box. Yeah, box is a box. Haha, box is a box, English and Afrikaans. Quite high. So it will go in a box. Whoever qualifies for that rank will get their portion thereof. All right. So this is going to be cool. This is where you get your profit sharing for life, as long as the company is still around, which is for the next 20 to 30 years with all our phases coming. Now, there is some quickly asked questions. What is a community trading pool? Minimum deposit, it's $100. Do we have any fees when making with deposits or withdrawals? Yes, there is fees. Just be careful when you send money from to pay your invoice from your exchange or your wallet. There's always a network fee. So just be careful that you don't send too little. Otherwise, you'll have to send more again. All right. So there is a fee to that. If I deposit funds today, when will I start seeing returns? So there is a 7-day period where you're going to start waiting for your so there's actually guys who signed up last week Thursday when we open up the system for everybody, and I think they will start seeing the daily, or they should have seen the daily returns today. Okay, so there is a waiting period of 7 days. This waiting period is where the company really trades. We make up that 10% that we've paid out in commissions. We make it back up, and we make some company profits, because as I'll explain to you just now, you'll see why this 7 days is vitally important for the cash flow of the company and some other goodies. Can I withdraw my Bitcoin at any time? You may withdraw your Bitcoin at any time, but there is, for every deposit, there is a 30-day period where you cannot withdraw. But in that period, you do earn every single day. Okay, I see more people coming into the room, so just admit them. What happens when I withdraw all my Bitcoin? So when you withdraw your Bitcoin, your account would then be closed. You would then not be a member anymore, which means if you were building teams, you then forfeit all that commissions. All right, so make sure that if you are making a good amount of commissions, don't take all your money out. Leave like a $10 or whatever amount it is, and enjoy your bonuses. And what's the minimum withdrawal amount? It's 0.001, which is about 100 or so bucks. I just need to double check. And lastly, as I'm closing up, coming soon, guys, we are in the process of negotiating our own personal debit cards. Now, these cards will not be linked to your bank account. This will be linked directly into your back office, and you can withdraw whatever commissions you make, whatever daily returns, whatever money you have in your back office on Coinbit Pro Live. You can then send it to your Visa card or your debit card, and you can swipe and enjoy your money. So you'll be swiping at Spa or at wherever you're swiping Bitcoin, but they will get paid in whatever currency that they have. All right, so enjoy your shopping. And just from us, the founders of Coinbit Pro Live, there's a little bit history of us, but you can find this on the PDF. Whoever invited you, you can read through there. And yeah, guys, I think that's about it. Yes, how to follow, sign up, decide on the amount that you want to invest, and then how would you like to start trading, fund your Bitcoin wallet, add a little bit extra to cover the network fees, and get sign up link from the person who sent you here or the person you've been in contact with. If you don't have anybody that you spoke to, if you just randomly stumbled upon the website, you're more than welcome to go to our website and sign up. What will happen is that you will not sign up under a specific person. You would sign up under our charity organization. So all the proceeds, all the commissions that's being made on that account goes towards charity, and zero of the money goes to anything, not even expenses. Okay, but we do encourage you to find a sponsor for you. It's much easier for you to have a sponsor or somebody that you can speak to if there is a little bit, uncertainty when it comes to, you don't know how to withdraw or things like that. If you've never created an account with us before, just click on sign up, select the community trading pool. This is important because we've got 3 products. Now, when you open it up, you will be able to buy any one of those 3 products. So just choose the trading pool, and you enter the amount you wish to deposit, and you take it from there, guys. It's actually very simple. It's a quick, straightforward thing. All right. So I'm quickly going to share for just 2 minutes or 3 minutes my back office and see what it looks like on the inside. And then I'm done. And then we guys can, jump away with the questions. So just give me another 1 or 2 minutes, then I'll be done. Okay. All right. So this is what you will see when you come into coinbitpro.com. If you're not a member yet, you can use any of these tabs. So somebody will send you a link. When you click on that link, it will bring you here. When you get here, you can go through all these goodies. Here's a video about our first course that teach you how to trade cryptocurrencies. There's a lot of other goodies. There's a products for 3 products. They're different prices. So you'll see wherever you go, there's all these little buttons that you can just plug in. There's videos that you can watch. All right. And now when you get to the inside, you're going to get to something called a dashboard. All right. Now, if you're an existing member of Coinbit Pro, you will find your phase 1 dashboard. This is your cryptocurrency trading courses dashboard. Or you can do is go to your dashboard live. Okay. And this is where you'll find your new dashboard. This is what you'll see inside. The first thing you do when you get inside is you check your link. That would be your link. If you want to sell our product, you can copy that link and you can send it to anybody. All right. Whenever they go through it, if they think this is for them, they sign up, you will then get commissions. Now, what you'll see is you'll get your wallet balances, how much deposit you've made. You can see I've made about $100 deposit, and the rest has been commissions. So we've been really working the last 2 weeks. Okay, I haven't withdrawn yet because I myself, I can only withdraw my deposit on after 30 days. And that's my trading profit for the period since I signed up. Right now, there's 54 people in my network. And for me to get to the next level, I need to make another $13,600 worth of sales. Now, remember, your first level is free, the first 5. The next one is your bronze club. That would be 20,000 in sales. So I'm getting there, close by. This is your commissions. And these little tabs is what you've seen for the last, up to last month. Today's returns, so I've deposited that amount, plus I've made commissions. So what I do is I take all my commissions and I throw it back into my trading pool. So whatever I have, I've just made 0.8% for today. The last week, I've made 2.5% on my capital. And in the last month, I've made 10.9% on my capital. Now, these are figures that don't get used to the figures. You will see the figures change every single day. So like here, 0.8, but here it's halfway. So it's not always the same. It really depends on how the market is. You guys have seen Bitcoin do some magic today. So yeah, that's about this dashboard. Let me just see what else I can show you guys. If you want to check your community, your statements and your monies, you can just click on statement. You can see that, all right, I've got so much about compounding. Now, compounding means whatever I make today, I put it in a box with what I had yesterday, and it needs to be traded tomorrow. Okay? So if I wanted to take that commissions and put it in here so it can be traded, I will just quickly go to settings. I will say I want to compound my commissions, and let me compound my daily profits. I'll save it, close it, and then it's going to move to that little thing there. All right, so that's something that you should do as often as possible. Guys, how do you get paid? Okay, so they just moved. These two totals are the same. There's 0 there, so all my money is being traded tomorrow. Okay, so this is what your statement looks like, guys. If you look at today's date is the 8th. The 8, it's still the 8, okay. All right, let's say 8. So from here, right up till there. You know, there's a lot of commission that I've got today. Now let's just go through it. This is my level 2. Remember I told you guys about Peter and Mary and Barack, or no, not Barack, the other one, Donald. You know, these are all these guys. I don't know them personally. I haven't signed them up. I haven't sold them anything, but I am getting commission because they are now in my business. Okay. And this is my daily returns I received for today, right there. And now these ones here, these are the ones that is interesting. Remember the 2% I told you about. Now let's take Romano. Romano would have gotten the same percent that I've gotten right there. 0.849, right? Now, I'm not sure how much money Romano has deposited, but I know whenever he receives this amount, that amount there, why is it not copying? Whenever he receives that amount, I will get 2% from his business. Okay. He's going to get this every day, which means I'm going to get 2% every day. Now, that's just one. I'm going to get it here for this guy as well because this is guys on my level 1. These are all my Peters that I've personally signed up. So every single day, I'm going to get paid roughly 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. How many is there? Okay, it's about 16 to 18 times. I've got paid 18 times today, and that's just for selling the company product. Now, guys, I'm not going to drag too much on here. The last thing I want to show you is the free stuff that I told you about when we started. This is where we're going to give you some free stuff. I haven't even mentioned these ones. We're giving you a free course on how to use Luno, which is one of the biggest exchanges in South Africa and Africa. We're also giving you a free trading tip course on how to navigate Chainex, which is an up-and-coming exchange also based in South Africa. All right, you're getting this absolutely free, guys. You're not paying for this. You get this free. You can use this. The other thing that we're also giving you is the Facebook courses that I told you about. Right there, we're giving you that entire course. Okay, so we're teaching you to monitor your campaigns, effective advertising, ad managers, how it operates, creating a campaign. We're gonna show you guys how to really use Facebook and make money with it, and stop scrolling and using it, you know, as a toy, as if it was built for a toy. The only people not making money is people using Facebook as a social platform, while Mr. Zuckerberg himself is making tons of money. The other thing you're going to get is your $1 Million Mindset course, absolutely free, guys. Just go through all this. Why is goal setting important for your success? This has got nothing to do with crypto, but it's something that can change your life forever if you understand it. You know, knocking out your obstacles in your life, you know, working well with your co-workers. These things can work even in your current business if you have people working for you or you have teams. These little tips can teach you. This is my personal favorite. Confidence and overconfidence. The thin line between confidence and overconfidence. Not many people know it, and this can make or break it. It can cost you a sale, and it can cost you money. And that's about it, guys. I'm going to give back over to Lucian, and then we're going to open it up for questions. But I want to thank you guys for jumping out and allowing me the opportunity to share with you this opportunity, this business. And we are passionate about this, and we will be building this after the 15th, which is when we officially launch in Port Elizabeth on December. We'll be, you know, going out full force. Over to you, Lucian.
Thank you very much, Bradley. Thank you. Questions. Now, just reading through the comments, I came across some questions, and there was a question asked whether we have any material made available for those who would like to build some teams. So we have the PDF that we have made available. However, we are in a soft launch, so we are actually our official launch is the 15th of December. So only then we will obviously start to market it going hard. But we are also aware that teams would create their own marketing material. You're more than welcome to do so, and therefore we actually have the logo within your back office that you can actually download and paste it to your material. And then there you guys are also excited about our charity foundation, and I'd like to share with you. Bailey mentioned something about because the question also came up, what if you buy a wrong product? So it's important that you actually find a sponsor within the business. Maybe you are motivated by charity, but guess what? Not one person within this company is not actually under a charity. So even myself and Bradley, we are under charity. So irrespective of who you getting started with, you are still contributing towards our charity foundation. So if you are motivated by that, do not want to get rid of the person who showed you this wonderful opportunity, because at the end of the day, we are all working towards one goal, and all of us are actually within the network of our charity foundation. So I think I've covered the 3 questions that I spotted. Yes, so at this point of time, you're more than welcome to add some questions, and also unmute yourself, and you are more than welcome to voice your question.
Somebody asked, how can I get hold of this presentation? Just speak to the person that invited you here. We will make this available before the night is over.
Okay, so we also have a Telegram channel, as well as a channel Telegram group. So before the night ends, within less than 1 hour, it will be made available on that platform. So the person who invited you here, hear from them how you can become part of our community via social media. Any questions? Okay, if there aren't any questions, then ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for spending time with us. Paddy, have you spotted any questions before we wrap up?
Nothing new.
Okay.
Nothing new, Lucian.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. And we are actually delighted to have you here. So we'll see you on our next call. Thank you. Yeah.
Cheers, guys.